So today we're going to make homemade lasagna. This recipe is super easy, very, very customizable, and so delicious. This is like the lasagna recipe. My mom's favorite meal is actually lasagna, so if I'm in town in North Georgia, well, she moved, it's not North Georgia anymore, she's more in the middle, but anyways, every time I would go to visit her, if it was near her birthday or pretty much anytime, I would just make her a lasagna because it's her very favorite thing. So this video is dedicated to you, Mom. I love you. And also, Kelly Martin on Facebook had asked for a lasagna recipe, so this is for both of you guys. So let's get to it. So you can do this, it's very customizable. You can do this any way you want to. I have made this with just vegetables. I've made this with just ground beef. I've made this with just ground deer. Or today what I'm gonna do is a combination. So I've got a pound of organic grass-fed ground beef. I'm sauteing right now in my cast iron skillet. And I'm going to go ahead and prep up my vegetables because I wanna do a combo. I like veggies mixed in. So I've got mushrooms, I've got an eggplant, we've got onion. So we're gonna put this together. I'm also gonna add some lentils to mine as well. So it's gonna be pretty hearty. Now you can do it however you want to. You can use, what you want is basically 2 pounds of something like ground beef, ground turkey, whatever combination, and or vegetables you want it to have, you know, whatever. The sauce we're gonna get to, you're gonna do all of it the same. No matter what you do, you're gonna do all of it the same. It just depends on what you want to put into it. I'm just gonna keep cooking my meat over here. Okay, so I've got my eggplant chopped, I've got my onion chopped, and my mushrooms sliced. I'm gonna go put them in the pot. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grate my garlic into here. You can always mix your garlic, I just grate it, I just think it's quicker. Your Emerald is teething, so we're just kind of getting through as best as we can. She's doing pretty good though. Alright, so all that's in there. Our meat is browned up and our vegetables are sizzling. Okay, so my meat is browned and cooked completely through, and I've also strained off all the grease. Now I'm just going to add that to my vegetable pot. In our pot, we have our ground beef, we've got our veggies. Okay, now what we're gonna do is add half a cup of water, a 28 ounce can of organic crushed tomatoes. This one has the basil in it. Next year, I'm hoping we'll have enough tomatoes to do our own canned tomatoes. And then a 15 ounce can of tomato sauce. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this well, and then we're gonna add in our seasonings. We're gonna add in about a teaspoon of sea salt. Emerald. Emerald said, that sounds good, Mom. A tablespoon of oregano, a tablespoon of Italian parsley, or Italian seasoning. That was about a tablespoon. Half a tablespoon of ground garlic or garlic powder, a teaspoon of fennel seeds. These smell so good. They have a licorice smell, but it really brings out a good flavor in the sauce. Like, it has this unique flavor. And then, of course, 2 bay leaves will go in. Now we're going to stir this and let it simmer for about 45 minutes or so. Okay, Mama girl. Emerald. She is teething so bad. Okay, so our sauce has been cooking for about 20 to 30 minutes now. I'm I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit because this pot takes a little while. Now, the longer this cooks, the better it's gonna taste. So I like to let it go for at least an hour. And I'm gonna leave it uncovered because I want some of this liquid from the veggies to evaporate out. But I'm gonna do a little taste test and see if it needs any extra seasonings. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of lentils to mine. This is optional, you don't have to do that. Or if you're doing just the veggie, it's a really good thing to add because it'll give it some substance. But I love lentils. I think it's a great addition to lasagna. And plus it's gonna soak up a little bit of this liquid. So I think it'll just be really good to add that in here, just 1/2 cup. And I'm gonna let this cook for about another 30 minutes. And then we should be at an 1.5 hours of cook time. You can always make this sauce a lot quicker. You don't have to simmer it as long as I am. I just think it makes it more flavorful. You go into an Italian grandmother's kitchen and I guarantee you she's got some kind of sauce simmering on that stovetop pretty much all day long. So that's what I'm doing. So anyways, this has been simmering for at least an hour, at least. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the heat completely off. Okay, I'm gonna push this over to the side and I'm gonna just let it sit here for a little bit. As it cools, it's gonna soak up more flavor and then we're gonna assemble our lasagna in a moment. Okay, so while Emerald is napping, while our sauce is sitting there soaking in its spa, we've got our lasagna noodles. These are non-GMO ones that I found from the grocery store. I do want to start making my own noodles. Hello, point of having a homestead is to make your own things, not be reliant on the store. Right now, we don't really have that option at the very moment. So we're using store-bought lasagna noodles. I got non-GMO, whatever your favorite kind is. This is not my favorite kind. This is the non-GMO kind I could find in the store. My favorite kind would be the kind that I hand make. It took all day, that I can say, hey, I spent all day slaving over the stove so I can get some sympathy points. I digress. Either way, we're gonna take our noodles. These are they're just your regular lasagna noodles. They're not the oven ready kind. They're the other kind that you have to go through the boiling process. I'm gonna go do that now. Who asked for this lasagna video? I'm going to chop up some parsley. This is just organic fresh parsley. I'm just going to chop this up. I've already washed it. Now, you might be wondering, why are you going through all that trouble? If your daughter is teething and she's finally taking a nap, you're gonna chop parsley? Hello, you can either have, oh, I made lasagna for dinner, or you can have, I made lasagna for dinner and it is so yummy. And then the person takes a bite and they're like, whoa, this is the best lasagna I have ever ate in my whole life. Lasagna. So you can pick, which one are you gonna do? Maybe I've lost my mind, who knows? Our noodles are cooked and I have them over here. They're al dente. So al dente means the middle between being a limp noodle and a hard noodle. That's al dente. Do with that what you will. We have a big and a little. I can't even think today, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest, this is a difficult video to do and I love it. But this lasagna, I can guarantee you, it's gonna be the best lasagna ever. We have a 32 ounce and a 15 ounce. 49 something, I don't know, ounces of ricotta cheese, okay? Please, for the love of all of my sanity, don't use cottage cheese in your lasagna. Yes, it tastes fine. Anyways, I have a big and a little of ricotta cheese in here. And then that parsley that we was chopping up earlier, we're gonna add about half of that into here. So I have some saved for later when we want to look fancy. we're gonna just mix this parsley in. Look how beautiful and fresh that looks. Use a good quality ricotta cheese. The best quality ricotta cheese you can find is what you should use. So I have this deep dish skillet that I'm gonna use because it's just Dave and I, so we don't need like a huge pan. If you want to make a bigger lasagna, you can, but the whole process will be pretty much the same way. So we're just gonna take some of our sauce, put it in the bottom. If you see one of your bay leaves like here, just take that out. Emerald is over in her chair chewing on her little bunny because she is teething, but she is okay, I think. So we're just gonna put that down on the bottom. Then we're gonna layer it. So we've got our noodles. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut this a little bit because it don't fit. So hold on a second. Next, we're gonna put our ricotta cheese and parsley mixture. Emerald is right here. Hey, mama girl. She is perfectly okay other than teething. Yeah, I know. I know, mama girl. I know. She's teething. It's a bit difficult. We're going to get through this. So we're just going to put this ricotta cheese mixture, which is ricotta cheese and parsley, over the top. Spread it as evenly as you can. I know, girly girl. Then we're gonna sprinkle some, this is Gruyere cheese, shredded Gruyere cheese, however you say that. I'm from Georgia. We don't judge my pronunciations. And then we're gonna put fresh mozzarella cheese over. Some more sauce, and you just layer it. The main thing is to make sure that your sauce tastes really good. If your sauce tastes really good, everything else is going to be really, really good. Make your noodle fit, so cut off the pieces that don't fit. And then we're going to go in with our ricotta cheese mixture again. So you just keep repeating the process. They'll say this is the best lasagna they ever tried. You have extra of this. We're going to save this for other recipes. This is going into the oven. Hey, mama girl, I love you so much. Yeah. Okay, so I think it is ready. She looks really good. About to make a mess. Hello, we're not doing that on my oven today. Look at this. Whoa. Literally poured it out. Look at this piping hot lasagna. Yummy. Yummy lasagna. Dave said don't worry about pretties. We're just going to put it in the bowl. We're really, really hungry. People have done worse things on TikTok, I'm sure. This is not even TikTok, so maybe it is. Who knows what I put this on. If this don't look yummy, I don't know what to tell you. Cheesy, yummy.